No, this is the world famous cocktail glass that I use for Lemmy's cocktails and doing cooking with Lemmy. Of course, it's not actually a cocktail glass. I think it's supposed to be either an extra large wine glass with a stem for people like drinking lots of wine, or else it was a Belgian beer glass. Anyway, as you can see, I'll just give it a bit of a spin plate. The stem fell off as I knocked it over one day. There's things on the tall stem. I'm not happy. I'll blame it on the dog. I got under my feet. So I thought, well, oh, it's wobbly now. It'll never work. But actually, it's like one of those weeble wobble things. It's more steady than when it was on the actual. So you can't get it to tip over. It's self-righting. I need to patent it. Oh, actually, it did go over then. I was a bit too forceful with the old finger, as they say. Yeah, so you just knock it slightly. So you're going for something like another glass or something, and you knock it. It just stays up. I'm not trying it yet full to the brim, but even so, the mass should still be down at the bottom because there's more liquid at the top. Of course, you'll get split at the top, but it shouldn't go like that. Unless we have an earthquake, like James. Unless it's actually on its top, turned turtle, it's self-righting. The ONLI should sell these. It's like their lifeboats. It's fantastic. I've just admitted that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not going to risk it with a Lemmy cocktail. I might risk it with water later and see what happens. I guess it'll slosh out but then right itself again. It's just a bit like me after a good night in or a good night out. Oh, you can't beat a good night in. Oh, well, smashy, you can't beat a good night out. But what happens? No, okay, that's enough smashing nicely. Okay, I've gone for the full 9 yards and put something fruity in there. So I gave it a quick test push. Oh, and my heart was in my mouth. Don't spill beer. I almost had a panic attack. Oh, my hands are still shaking. I'll show you what happens. It sort of goes into its side. I want to put it more because I don't spill my beer. But you do it the other way. And you get spillage and it rolls around. But it'll never go over. So you just have a little bit to suck up later through a straw. Not that I'll do that. Actually, where are the straws? No, not in there. Oh, there they are. Yes, not that I do that, of course. Yeah, super. Mind your invention. Excellent. I've got to clean up then. Or else getting all sus. Okay, starting to grow my chillie. It's a bit late this year. Normally start them off at end of March, April, but they never turn out very good because the nights are too cold, aren't they, Whisper? He's still got his duvet on, and my little seedlings all suffer. So we're at the end of, well, mid-May now. We've got a warm spell, and it looks quite warm at night. It'll get warm during the day, but we need the night to be 21 centigrade, but it's not going to be that. But I'll put 3 seeds in a pot. So I think I got these from my mate Andy, although he probably forgot because I normally buy him something bubbly that you can buy and put in one of my special glasses. And he buys me something like that always as well, or sometimes seeds. And it says pepper hot Satan's kiss, so it probably is Andy naming it after me, because we had that time once on a kite trip in the toilets at Dimchurch. Anyway, I shouldn't mention that. Thanks, Andy. Satan's kiss, yeah, good one. And there's no toilet roll in there either, by the way. They never have any toilet roll in the toilets at Dimchurch. Yeah. Anyway, I'm digressing again. So I've got 100 seeds. I'm going to sow my seed, and I'm going to grow my seed, and I'm going to eat the seed. Well, actually, we're going to eat the chilies. My God, my nose is running. I've only just touched the actual. It must be hot. Right, so I'm going to put three of the little seeds in each pot, and then depending on how they grow, I might have 3 per pot. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to prick them out into the vegetable garden. And there's only one thing better than pricking them out into the vegetable garden, and that's getting your prick out in the vegetable garden. Have I told you the joke about the cucumber slicer? Alright, I'm not even drunk yet. I was thinking bloody some expensive orange juice at lunchtime. What was it, J2O? That's like H2O, but with juice in front, obviously. Bloody marketing. Anyway, it's £3 for some sort of like a Fanta, but which wasn't fizzy. It even saved on the carbon dioxide. Anyway, I've got me my fruity drink now. It's one of my 5 a day. My dog is so handsome. Look at him panting away there. Yeah, lovely days. It's really, really warm. Oh, I should have put some suntan lotion out when I was out at the pub with Andy. Ooh, I'm going to be like Mr. Lobster. What's that lobster called in SpongeBob SquarePants? Not Mr. Krabby, or whatever he's called. The one who's at the crab store. The actual lobster who looks like a surfguard. Oh, I don't know. I'm just. I should script these, shouldn't I? Anyway, what I was going to say was, yeah. So the dog's out there. Rather than I got my kettle out, rather than pouring water on top before I put the seeds in, what you do, top tip here, Andy's top tips, you put the water in the bottom, and it soaks up. You let it soak up from the bottom. That's what I told my wife on their wedding night. I'm just going to soak your bottom and let it soak up. And Bob's your uncle. She's now 7'8", and she looks down at me all the time. Yeah, it's very handy though when you haven't got a step ladder. She just gives you, she puts you on your shoulders, and we can do some painting next to the roof. No, actually I made that up. She's not 7'8". Whisper a grass at me, wouldn't you, Whisper? You have a tall porcupines. Right, so let's finish off this drink that will not fall over. Look, hearts in my mouth every time I do that. Oh, it's a good boy. Right, off we go. Next time you see me, we'll be, he says, still sniffing. Did I touch that packet again? As David Hasselhoff once said. I've got only double entendres. I'm turning into Sid James. Did Sid James ever grow chilies? I think he must have done. Right, okay, so next time you see me, the seed will be in the soil, as they say in all those good old British spy films. The seed is in the soil, and it'll be all wet, and I'll just put some topping on, and then let's see what happens. I might turn this into a YouTube sub-channel for all my 500 Patreon viewers. Actually, 4 viewers. There's lots of members, but no viewers. I could crack a double entendre about that, but I'm not going to, because I'll go over the double entendre event horizon and disappear up my own arse. What a whisper! Sausages!